Ever wondered why we make irrational decisions at times, and at others, we're logical and thoughtful? This intriguing question is at the heart of the remarkable book, Thinking Fast and Slow by Nobel laureate Daniel Kahneman. The book takes us on a fascinating journey into the depths of our minds, where two distinct systems of thinking coexist. The first system, playfully named System 1, operates at lightning speed. It's intuitive, emotional, and often jumps to conclusions without bothering to check the facts. Picture it like an impulsive friend who always acts on the spur of the moment. On the other hand, System 2 is the slow, deliberate thinker. It's logical, methodical, and prefers to take its time before reaching a decision. Imagine it as a wise old sage, carefully weighing all options before making a move. Together, these two systems shape our perceptions, guide our choices, and influence our reactions. By the end of this exploration, you'll discover why these two systems matter in our decision-making process. Imagine a tiger leaping at you. Would you take time to think or react instinctively? This instinctive reaction is the hallmark of System 1, the fast thinker in our minds. System 1 operates swiftly and automatically, like a seasoned athlete taking a shot, a musician hitting a high note, or even us recognizing the face of a loved one in a crowd. There's no conscious effort, no sense of voluntary control. It's just a seamless flow of perception and response. Now, let's delve deeper into this fascinating mental mechanism. Imagine you're driving on an empty road on a sunny day, your favorite music playing in the background. You're not consciously thinking about every turn of the wheel or every press of the pedal. That's System 1, effortlessly guiding you through familiar tasks. But System 1 isn't just about routine. It also takes charge in high-stakes, split-second scenarios. Picture a firefighter deciding in an instant where to aim the hose, or a chess player making a lightning-fast move. These are instances where there's no time for deliberation, and System 1 steps up, making rapid decisions based on instinct, experience, and intuition. In the world of Daniel Kahneman's Thinking Fast and Slow, System 1 is the hero of our everyday life. It helps us make sense of the world around us, quickly and efficiently. It's the force behind our immediate emotional responses, our gut feelings, and our first impressions. It's the voice in our head that jumps to conclusions and makes snap judgments. But like any hero, System 1 has its limitations. It's prone to biases, it can be impulsive, and it can lead us astray. It's quick to form a narrative, even when the facts don't fully support it. But despite these flaws, it's an essential part of our cognitive machinery. In essence, System 1 is our survival instinct, our fight-or-flight response. It's the part of us that reacts before we've had a chance to think. And while it's not always perfect, it's a powerful ally in a world where seconds often matter. Now, think about solving a complex math problem. Would your instinct or careful thinking work better? This introduces us to System 2, the slow thinker of our brain. Imagine System 2 as the diligent student in the classroom of your mind. It's not the one who shouts out the first answer that comes to mind, but the one who takes the time to carefully work through the problem. System 2 requires mental effort and concentration. It's the part of your brain that takes over when you need to engage in complex computations or make rational decisions. Now, let's delve into some examples from Daniel Kahneman's book, Thinking Fast and Slow, that demonstrate System 2 thinking. Consider when you're learning to drive. At first, it's a conscious effort. You're acutely aware of every move you make. This is System 2 at work, absorbing new information and creating a roadmap for your actions. Or think about a chess player contemplating their next move. They're not going off gut feeling or instinct. They're analyzing the board, contemplating the consequences of each potential move. This is System 2 in action, requiring concentration and effort to make a calculated decision. System 2 also steps in when we need to suppress our initial instinctive response, which is often provided by System 1. For example, if we're asked not to think of a white bear, our immediate instinct, courtesy of System 1, is to visualize a white bear. But System 2 intervenes, reminding us of the instruction and trying to push the image away. System 2 is our internal auditor. It's the part of us that stops and asks, is this really a good idea? It's the voice in our head that encourages us to think twice before sending that angry email, or to consider the long-term consequences of a spur-of-the-moment decision. In contrast to System 1, System 2 is our think-before-you-act mechanism. It's the slow, deliberate thinker that helps us navigate the more complex aspects of our lives. It's what makes us pause, reflect, and ultimately, make better decisions. So, how do these two systems interact in our day-to-day life? The dance between fast and slow thinking is a fascinating one. The quick, intuitive judgments of System 1 often guide our initial reactions. It's our gut feeling, our snap decisions. However, these can sometimes lead us astray, as it's prone to biases and errors. Enter System 2, the slow, deliberate thinker. It steps in to correct the mistakes of its swift counterpart, taking the time to analyze and deliberate before coming to a conclusion. It's like a vigilant supervisor, ready to intervene when things get complicated. Both systems have their benefits. System 1 allows us to make quick decisions when time is of the essence, while System 2 helps us make informed choices in complex situations. Yet, they also have their drawbacks, like the potential for bias in System 1 and the effort and time required by System 2. It's the interplay between these two systems that shape our judgments and decision-making. To wrap up, thinking fast and slow gives us insightful revelations into our thought processes. This masterpiece by Daniel Kahneman invites us into the intricate labyrinth of our minds, unveiling two distinct systems at play, each governing our thoughts and decisions in its unique way. System 1, the fast thinker, is a spontaneous, intuitive force, making quick conclusions with minimal effort. On the other hand, System 2 is the slow, deliberate thinker, meticulously analyzing situations and making calculated decisions. The fascinating dance between these two systems shapes our daily lives, influencing our choices and actions. Understanding these two systems is crucial for better decision-making. It allows us to recognize when we're being impulsive or cautious, enabling us to adjust our approach accordingly. It's about gaining control over our thought processes and making informed decisions that benefit us. Next time you make a decision, pause and ask yourself, is this System 1 or System 2 at work?